So left hand side we have this, and you have to prove this equal to 2 sec a. So very simple. You see here already hint you have got from here. Here you see a plus b is there. So as I have told you in earlier questions also, if you see a plus b, just you have to create the formula by multiplying. There is a plus b, then just multiply with a minus b, right? Then upside also you will be multiplying with 1 minus sine a. 1 minus sine a, 1 minus sine a. If you cancel, then it will just remain the same like this, correct? Then plus 1 plus sine a divided by cos a. A plus b into a minus b can be written as a square minus b square, correct? Then we have cos a, and then 1 minus sine a, plus trigonometric questions are very easy if you know how to solve it. Now 1 square will be how much? 1 square will be 1, correct? 1 square will be 1. And I have told you multiple times already, 1 minus sine square a equal to cos square a. So 1 minus sine square a equal to cos square a. And here we have cos a, then 1 minus sine a, then plus 1 plus sine a, and then here we have cos a, right? This much is clear to you all, correct? Say cos square a means cos a into cos a. Can I cancel 1 cos a with 1 cos a? Yes, I can cancel it. And you see here what it remains, 1 minus sine a upon cos a, then plus 1 plus sine a upon cos a. Let's take the LCM. LCM of cos a will be cos a, correct? Then 1 minus sine a, then plus 1 plus sine a. Sine a I can cancel. 1 plus 1 will be 2. 1 plus 1 will be 2. 2 divided by cos a, meaning this can be written as 2 into 1 by cos a, correct? And 1 by cos means what? It is the reciprocal relation. Do you remember? 1 by cos means sec. So 2 upon 2 into sec a, which is equal to right hand side 2 sec a, hence proved. And sec square, sec is the reciprocal of cos, right? So 1 upon cos square theta, plus cosec is the reciprocal of sine, so 1 by sine square theta. Now take the LCM. This will become sine square theta into cos square theta. Then cos square is already present here. If you take the LCM, it will become sine square theta. Sine square is present, so with the cos square theta, sine square plus cos square theta will be 1. So divided by sine square theta into cos square theta. This can be written as 1 divided by sine square theta into 1 divided by cos square theta. 1 divided by sine square theta is what? Cosec square theta. And then 1 upon cos square is sec square theta, right? Sec square theta. So this is the right hand side, hence proved. This is the right hand side, hence proved, equal to right hand side. On the left hand side we have this. Can you see the hint? Already hint is there, a minus b, right? A minus b. So you have to multiply with what? A plus b. Then you can proceed ahead. 1 plus sine theta is already present there, and here I have written 1 plus sine theta means I have to also write here 1 plus sine theta. 1 plus sine theta, 1 plus sine theta. If I cancel, then the things will remain the same. So a plus b into a minus b, this will become a square minus b square, correct? And here we have 1 plus sine theta into 1 plus sine theta will be 1 plus sine theta whole square. X into x equal to x square, right? Then 1 square will be 1. 1 square will be 1, right? So in place of 1 square, let me write 1. 1 minus sine square theta. Do you remember this? Sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So from here, cos square theta will be equal to 1 minus sine square theta, correct? So in place of 1 minus sine square theta, I can write cos square theta, and 1 plus sine theta whole square. On both numerator and denominator we have square. So let me write this like this. Square I have written like this. This square is for numerator as well as for denominator, correct? Now further this can be written as this cos theta denominator is for both, right? So let me just separate these terms. 1 by cos theta plus sine theta by cos theta. Sin theta divided by cos theta, then square is still there, then 1 upon cos means sec, right, plus sin theta by cos theta equal to tan theta. If you have not seen that video where I have uploaded the formulas, please go through that video and you will find everything to be very easy. And this is the right hand side, hence proved. Here we again have a very easy question. If you just rearrange it, you will get the answer easily. So can I write this as 1 minus sine square 1 minus sine square theta, first of all 1 minus sine square theta and plus cos theta plus cos theta. I have just rearranged it, okay. So sine theta 1 plus cos theta, and 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta. Please remember this formula, sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. From here cos square theta will be equal to 1 minus sine square theta. So 1 minus sine square theta will be equal to cos square theta plus cos theta. Then in the denominator we have sine theta 1 plus cos theta. Then just take cos theta common from here. If you take cos theta common, then 1 cos theta will still remain here, correct, and plus what will remain here, 1, correct. Then in the denominator we have sine theta and 1 plus cos theta. 1 plus cos theta, 1 plus cos theta, cancel it out. Cos theta upon sine theta equal to cot theta. This is the right hand side, hence proved. Next we have this easy question again. On the left hand side this is given directly, you can take the LCM, cosec theta plus 1 into cosec theta minus 1. Now further cosec theta plus 1 is already there, so you have to multiply cos theta with cosec theta. You have to multiply cos theta with cosec theta minus 1, then plus cosec theta minus 1 is already there, so you have to multiply this cos theta with cosec theta plus 1. Hope this is clear. Now further moving ahead, this becomes a plus b into a minus b. So this can be written as a square minus b square, correct. Then just open this bracket, cos theta into cosec theta will be cos theta into cosec theta, then cos theta, right, cos theta into cosec theta minus cos theta plus cos theta into cosec theta, then what, plus cos theta. I have just opened the bracket, then cos theta can be cancelled with cos theta. Cos theta into cosec theta plus cos theta into cosec theta will be 2 times of cos theta into cosec theta, and cos square theta minus 1 square will be how much, 1. 1 square equal to 1, right. And then do you remember this again, that cosec square theta minus cot square theta equals to 1, correct. And from here easily you can write cosec square theta minus 1 equal to cot square theta. So cosec square theta minus 1 equal to cot square theta, correct. Now let's apply reciprocal relation on cosec theta. So 2 times of cos theta into cosec theta can be written as 1 upon sine theta, reciprocal relation, divided by cot square theta. This become cos into 1 cos, right, cos divided by sine will be cot. Cos theta divided by sine theta will be cot theta divided by cot square theta. Cot theta, 1 cot theta cancel, then this becomes 2 divided by cot theta. 2 divided by cot theta can be written as 2 into 1 by cot theta, correct. This is same like 2 divided by cot theta. Then 1 divided by cot theta is what? It is tan theta, reciprocal relation, right hand side. This is the proof. These are very simple questions. Sec square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. Then sec square theta equal to 1 plus tan square theta. In place of 1 plus tan square theta, what can I write? I can write sec square theta. Then we have 1 minus tan square theta in the numerator as it is. Clear? So let's separate this denominator. 1 upon sec square theta minus tan square theta divided by tan square theta divided by sec square theta, right. Now in place of tan theta, what can I write? Tan theta equal to sin theta divided by cos theta. So 1 divided by sec, reciprocal relation, this will become cos square, right. So cos square theta minus, in place of tan square, write down sin square theta divided by cos square theta, then sec divided by sec square theta, correct, and equals to cos square theta minus, this one write down as it is, sin square theta divided by cos square theta. This divide, if I write here multiply, this will become 1 upon sec square theta, right? Sec square theta by 1 will become 1 divided by sec square theta, and 1 by sec square theta means what? Cos square theta, right? Reciprocal relation. 1 divided by sec square theta equal to cos square theta, correct? Cos square theta cancel, then you are getting cos square theta minus sin square theta equals to left hand side, hence proved. So left hand side equals to right hand side, hence proved. Power 4, if power 4 is given, then you write it like this, sin square theta to the power 2, right? 2 to the 4, so sin to the power 4 theta minus cos square theta to the power 2. No problem. Why have I written it like this? This becomes the formula now, a square minus b square. A square minus b square can be written as a plus b into a minus b, correct? And sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, right? How much? 1. So 1 into this will be sin square theta minus cos square theta. This is the right hand side, hence proved. On the left hand side we have this 1 plus 1 by 10, reciprocal relation, cot square a, right? And then 1 plus 1 by cot means again tan square a, correct? I have just applied reciprocal relation. Recall those two formulas, sec square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. From here I can easily write sec square theta equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Sec square theta equal to 1 plus tan square theta. And do you remember cosec square theta minus cot square theta equals to 1. From here cosec square theta can be written as 1 plus cot square theta. So just apply these two formulas. 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosec square theta. In place of theta here we have a, right? Then into 1 plus tan square a sec square a, correct? And now apply reciprocal relation, cosec square means 1 by sin square a into sec means 1 by cos square a, correct? Formula sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. From here I can write cos square theta equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Very good. 1 by sin square a into in place of cos square a I can write 1 minus sin square a. Yes, I can easily write from there, correct? Then just multiply these two now. Just multiply it. If you multiply this 1 into 1 divided by sin square a, 1 minus sin square a, then open the bracket, then you will get the answer. 1 divided by sin square a into 1 sin square a minus square will become how much? 4a. I think this is what you have to prove. This is equals to right hand side, hence proof.